fence, I'm not involved. It's their own business. Whenever it happens, they say, some of them will actually go to the extent of saying, deal with the bus crew. Yet they are supposed to take ownership of whatever happens with their bus crew. But look, that was a very progressive meeting. I cannot preempt what came out, the results themselves, to make them public, because we are still to share them with our principals. But I can tell you, there was a big breakthrough that we made in terms of working hours, the conditions under which these drivers and bus crews are operating. Representatives of the passengers were also there, Passenger Association, representatives of, you now know that the government is now moving towards this trajectory of ensuring that be it operators, bus operators, truck operators, they belong to an association of choice. There is a very good reason why government is doing that, because there is one voice that can only come to represent the interests of that particular kind of an operation. So they were all there, and people were opening up. I can tell you it will be a mind changer, a game changer, because I think we will see a lot of improvements. Those that need regulation, we are going to take it up. For example, to compel. Initially, we had made it administrative, that people belong, or operators, drivers, they belong to another. It was by choice. But now we are actually making on framework of legislation so that it becomes compulsory for them. Why we are doing this, to belong to an association. This now becomes the backdrop of what we call self-regulation within a sector. If you see the orderliness that you have in South Africa, when you get to the combis, when you get to the taxis, this is the kind of thing that we are trying to get at.
That's where we are headed towards.
There is best practice somewhere that I think we are borrowing from.
Now, looking at the issue to do with drug and substance abuse, we have noted that even the drivers themselves, they even drive whilst they are fatigued. Even those that drive overnight, lack of sleep also being included there. What are you doing to curb some of these challenges that they bring when it comes to road carnages? Do you have test kits? Do you monitor these drivers?
Yeah, that then becomes a responsibility of the Zimbabwe Republic Police, because they enforce that component of fitness of a driver. We look at the fitness of a driver at the point of testing them for their ability, and we test them or retest them after 5 years for the,
maybe having roadblocks to test them whilst they are driving.
Yeah, as I think we need a government collaborative effort to try and ensure that we will be the lead in that regard. But I think Ministry of Health, together with Zimbabwe Republic, can co-lead, while this will be playing our role in the back.
All right, as we wrap up this show, can you please tell us what the department has in store for us when it comes to minimizing road carnages and other future plans that you have as VID?
Through my department, through the minister, of course, there are a lot of initiatives. For example, one of them, which was instigated by the Honorable Minister himself, to say, we want teams that are on patrol on a particular day of a fatal accident to account for, that is, if they were on the block, why and how they allowed that bus or a truck to move without papers. That is enforceable, and I think we can only invoke information technologies to ensure that it works. It is something that is in the offing. We also have initiatives. For example, now when you spoke about issues of drug testing and whatever, the ministry is now moving away from putting or deploying its infrastructure for weighing vehicles at remote stations. They now want to put them on highways, but within a structure, a superstructure of where you've got the truck stops, where you've got the ZRP, ticketing, we have got Zinara at the same time. So this is the kind of a one-stop shop ease of doing government approach that we are going to adopt. Then the other one is that of deploying mobile way stations on strategic roads. Thank you.
I hope that next time we'll be able to host you again and we continue with this discussion. Your last words to the Zimbabweans out there, the viewers, just in brief.
Zimbabwe, the ministry has all the consent for you in terms of safety. Zimbabwe is a signatory to the convention, UN convention, which made a pledge to reduce road carnage by 50% by 2020. Now in NDS 1, by 25%, and we are leaving there up to you to make sure that we uphold and meet that set target on behalf of the government.
Thank you so much, Mr. Masango, for joining us.
Thank you.
Mr. Sango right there, the Director VID and Road Motor Transportation. Thank you so much for joining us today on Face the Nation. Join us again next week, same time, as we delve into matters or stories that matter the most. My name is Rembicha Kanza, and of course from the entire crew behind the scenes, have a pleasant week.
Did you know? Under the Cyber and Data Protection Act, organizations are obligated to provide training for their employees on data protection and cybersecurity best practices. This message is brought to you by Portras. Visit our website.
When is someone good? Chris? Jimmy? It's the hormones. Chris? Patricia, I'm not pregnant. What? And then? So funny. Grace. These are from. They're from Jesus. You're right.